What if I told you the one place you trust the most, your bedroom, could actually be making you sick? I know, it sounds hard to believe. After all, your bedroom is supposed to be your safe haven, the one place where you can finally relax, rest, and recharge after a long day. Especially as we get older, sleep becomes even more precious. It's where your body heals, your mind resets, and your energy is restored. But here's the uncomfortable truth. There are things in your bedroom right now, things you've probably had for years, that are quietly damaging your health every single night. And the worst part, you'd never even think twice about them. I'm not just talking about a lumpy mattress or an old pair of pajamas. I'm talking about hidden dangers that could be stealing your sleep, triggering your allergies, messing with your joints, and even fogging up your brain, all without you realizing it. Now, maybe you're sitting there thinking, well, my bedroom feels fine. I sleep okay most nights. I don't see the problem. And honestly, that's what most people think, until the health issues start creeping in little by little. You wake up feeling stiff, groggy, maybe a little congested. You chalk it up to aging, or maybe the weather. But what if it's not? What if it's your bedroom? See, after the age of 60, our bodies don't recover the same way they used to. We're more sensitive to allergens. Our joints need better support. Our immune systems aren't as strong. Even the air we breathe at night has a bigger impact on how we feel the next morning. And here's something most folks never think about. You spend nearly a third of your life in that room. That's right. If you're getting your 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night, you're spending over 2,500 hours a year in your bedroom. Imagine breathing in harmful particles or sleeping in a space that quietly works against your health, night after night, year after year. That's why this matters, because the small things you ignore, they add up. And for people like us, those small things could be the difference between waking up ready to enjoy the day or waking up feeling like you got hit by a truck. So today I'm going to walk you through surprising things that could be hiding in your bedroom right now. Things that are slowly, quietly affecting your health, your sleep, and your well-being. And once you know what they are, you'll never look at your bedroom the same way again. Some of these are common mistakes we all make. Heck, I've been guilty of a few myself. But the good news? They're easy to fix. Small changes, simple swaps that could help you sleep better, breathe easier, and wake up feeling like yourself again. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do to turn your bedroom back into the restful, healing space it was always meant to be, because you deserve that. At this stage of life, sleep isn't a luxury. It's your body's most powerful medicine. So if you're ready to feel better, breathe easier, and maybe even wake up with a little more spring in your step, stick with me. You might be surprised by what's been hiding right under your nose and under your bed. Let's dive in. Old pillows, the silent enemy, you're sleeping with every night. Now let me ask you, how long have you had your pillow? A few years, maybe even longer. It feels soft, familiar, almost like an old friend, right? You fluff it up every night, tuck it just right, and drift off to sleep. But what if I told you that pillow might be doing you more harm than good? See, most folks never think twice about their pillows. We worry about mattresses, we change our sheets, but the pillow, it sticks around, sometimes for years. And that's exactly the problem. Here's the uncomfortable truth. If your pillow is more than 2 years old, it's likely become a breeding ground for dust mites, bacteria, sweat, and even mold. And every single night you're pressing your face into that, breathing it all in for hours. Now, I know that might sound dramatic, but think about this. Have you ever woken up feeling stuffed or congested, like your nose just won't clear? Do you sometimes get a scratchy throat in the morning, or wake up already feeling tired, even after a full night's sleep? You might have blamed it on the weather or chalked it up to just getting older. But the truth is, it could be your pillow. See, dust mites thrive in warm, humid places, and they love pillows. They feed off the tiny skin cells we shed every night. And it's not just the mites themselves. It's their waste that triggers allergies. Yep, sneezing, watery eyes, sinus headaches, that foggy-headed feeling in the morning. All of that could be your pillow working against you. And let's talk about your skin for a second. We all know how hard it gets to keep our skin healthy as we age. Thinner skin, dryness, irritation. But imagine this. Every night your pillow is soaking up oil, sweat, dead skin, even leftover lotion or hair products. Over time, it becomes a dirty surface, and every night you lay your face right back down on it. If you've noticed breakouts, redness, or unexplained irritation, it might not be your skincare routine. It might be your pillow turning against you. And here's what really worries me, especially if you live somewhere humid or tend to sweat at night. Mold can start growing inside your pillow. You won't see it, you won't smell it, but you'll breathe it in night after night. And breathing in mold spores like that, it's linked to everything from brain fog and fatigue to serious respiratory problems over time. So what's the solution? Luckily, this one's easy, but most of us just never do it. If your pillow is more than 2 years old, it's time to let it go. I know, it's tough. It feels like part of your bedtime routine, but trust me, it's not worth sacrificing your health. When you shop for a new one, look for hypoallergenic materials, something designed to resist dust mites, bacteria, and mold. Memory foam, latex, or a good down alternative can work wonders. Just make sure it's made with your health in mind. And here's a bonus tip. Invest in a pillow protector. Not just a pillowcase, a true protective cover that zips closed and keeps all that dust, sweat, and allergens out of your pillow. Wash both your pillowcase and protector at least once a week in hot water. That simple habit can make a world of difference. Remember, your pillow should support you, cradle your neck, help you sleep deeply, not sabotage your health behind your back. The bottom line is this. If you're waking up feeling worse than when you went to bed, it might not be your age. It might be what's right under your nose, literally. So tonight, before you crawl into bed, take a good look at your pillow. Has it flattened out? Does it smell a little off? If you fold it in half, does it stay there instead of springing back? Those are your signs. It's time. A small change, but one that could help you sleep better, breathe easier, and wake up feeling rested, not wrecked. You spend nearly 2,500 hours a year with your head on that pillow. Don't let it be the reason you're waking up exhausted. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Clutter under the bed, the hidden health trap you never think about now. Here's something most people never stop to think about. What's hiding under your bed right now? Old storage boxes, stacks of magazines, maybe even things you forgot were down there. And hey, I get it. Under the bed seems like the perfect spot to store things. It's out of sight, out of mind. You don't trip over it and it keeps the rest of the room looking neat. But here's the problem. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's harmless. In fact, all that stuff under your bed, it could be quietly ruining your sleep and affecting your health. Every single night. Think about it. When was the last time you really cleaned under there? For most of us, it's been a while. And that's exactly why dust, bacteria, and even mold love it down there. It's dark, undisturbed, and the perfect breeding ground for everything you don't want near your lungs. And what happens when you lay down to sleep at night? Your body relaxes, you breathe deeper, and everything trapped underneath your bed, you're breathing it in hour after hour. Dust mites, mold spores, stale air, all rising up from the space beneath you. Ever wake up feeling stuffy or congested, like your allergies are worse in the morning? You might blame pollen or the weather, but the truth is the problem might be right under you. Those dust mites feed on the dead skin cells you shed while you sleep, and their waste is a major allergy trigger. Runny nose, dry throat, sneezing. It might not be a cold. It might just be cluttered, dusty air. But it's not just about dust and allergens. There's something else at play here, your mental energy. See, even when you're asleep, your subconscious mind picks up on clutter. It registers that messy, crowded space, even if you're not consciously thinking about it. And that can leave you feeling restless, uneasy, like you didn't really sleep at all. Have you ever walked into a messy room and instantly felt overwhelmed, even a little stressed? That same effect can happen while you sleep. You may not see it, but your body senses it, and it keeps you from reaching the deep, restorative rest your body desperately needs. And here's one more thing most people forget. Clutter blocks airflow. Your bedroom needs proper circulation to keep the air fresh and clean, but when the space under your bed is packed tight with storage bins, old clothes, or random junk, air gets trapped. Instead of breathing crisp, clean air, you're breathing musty, recycled air all night long. That alone can make you wake up feeling groggy, no matter how many hours you slept. So what can you do? First, take a peek under your bed. Go ahead, check. What's under there? If it's packed wall to wall, it's time for a change. Clear it out. Donate what you don't need. Throw away the junk. Vacuum thoroughly. Get rid of the dust and debris that's been building up. If you must store things, use clean, airtight containers, not open boxes or bags that collect dust. Ideally, the space under your bed should be clear and open. If you absolutely need storage space, limit it and make sure it's clean and organized. And here's something I challenge you to try. Just one night, sleep in your bedroom after you've cleared and cleaned under the bed. Open a window, let some fresh air circulate, and see how you feel the next morning. You might be surprised. You might wake up feeling lighter, more refreshed than you have in weeks. Because sometimes it's not your age or your mattress. It's the hidden clutter dragging your energy down. Remember, your bedroom is your sanctuary, not a storage closet. The clearer the space around you, the calmer your mind, and the better your body can rest. Small change, big difference. And the best part, it's completely within your control. Scented candles and air fresheners smells good, but could be making you sick. I know this one's going to surprise some of you, because who doesn't love a bedroom that smells clean and fresh? There's just something comforting about walking into a room that smells like fresh linen, lavender, or warm vanilla. It feels cozy, safe, like home. But here's the part nobody talks about. Those lovely scents might be secretly ruining your health. And the worst part? You're breathing them in every single night while you sleep. See, most of those plug-in air fresheners, scented sprays, and even some candles aren't as harmless as they seem. Sure, they smell good, but many are loaded with toxic chemicals and something called volatile organic compounds, or VOCs. Now, VOCs might sound harmless. It's just a fancy term, right? But here's what you need to know. VOCs irritate your lungs, mess with your sinuses, and can even disrupt your hormones over time. That means those fresh smells could be contributing to everything from headaches, scratchy throats, and sinus issues, to feeling groggy, foggy, and even downright exhausted when you wake up. And if you're already dealing with asthma, allergies, or breathing issues, these chemicals could be making things even worse. Here's what really surprised me when I started digging into this. The problem doesn't stop when the smell fades. These chemicals don't just disappear into thin air. They settle into your pillows, your blankets, your carpet, even your walls. You're breathing them in long after you stop noticing the scent. Night after night, week after week, that constant low-level exposure adds up, especially as we get older and our bodies aren't as quick to recover. So if you've ever woken up with a headache, a scratchy throat, or just feeling off, it might not be your age or the weather. It could be that vanilla-scented candle burning in the corner, or that plug-in air freshener you've had running for months. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying your bedroom shouldn't smell nice. We all love a fresh, inviting space. But there's a better, healthier way to do it, one that won't put your lungs or your health at risk. First, ditch the chemical-based air fresheners and scented candles. Check the labels. If you see words like fragrance or parfum without a full ingredient list, that's usually a red flag. Instead, switch to natural alternatives. Try a high-quality essential oil diffuser with scents like lavender, eucalyptus, or peppermint. Not only do these smell amazing, but they also have natural calming properties that can actually help you sleep better. And if you love candles, go for natural beeswax or soy candles scented with essential oils. They burn cleaner with no hidden toxins. But here's my favorite tip, and it's one most people overlook. Add a few air-purifying plants to your bedroom. Plants like aloe vera, snake plants, or peace lilies don't just make your space look beautiful, they actually clean the air while you sleep. These natural little powerhouses absorb toxins and release fresh oxygen, giving you cleaner, healthier air all night long. It's like having a mini air purifier that runs silently while you rest. The bottom line is this: your bedroom should be a place of healing, not hidden harm. Breathing clean air while you sleep isn't just a luxury, it's one of the best things you can do for your health, your lungs, and your energy. So tonight, take a look around your room. What's really in the air you're breathing for 8 hours straight? If it's full of synthetic chemicals and artificial fragrances, it's time for a change. Make the switch, clear the air, and see how much better you feel in just 1 week. You might be shocked at how deeply you sleep, how refreshed you wake up, and how much clearer your mind feels. Trust me, your body will thank you. Heavy, dark curtains, blocking more than just light. They're stealing your energy. Let me ask you this. Have you ever woken up after a full night's sleep, but instead of feeling rested, you just feel off, groggy, sluggish, like you could crawl right back under the covers and sleep another 3 hours? You might blame it on a bad mattress, or maybe you didn't sleep as soundly as you thought. But what if the real problem was your curtains? I know, it sounds strange. After all, we've all been told that blackout curtains are the best thing ever for sleep. They keep your room nice and dark, block out every bit of street light, and create that cozy little cave where you can drift off without a care in the world. And sure, blackout curtains can help you fall asleep faster. But what nobody tells you is that they might also be keeping you tired, groggy, and sluggish long after the sun comes up. Here's why. Your body is designed to wake up with the sun. When morning light filters into your room, it sends a powerful signal to your brain. It's time to wake up. Let's get going. That natural light tells your body to stop producing melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy, and start producing serotonin, which boosts your mood, energy, and focus. But when your room stays pitch black, thanks to those thick, heavy curtains, your brain never gets the memo. You stay in sleep mode far longer than you should. That's why you can sleep 8 or even 9 hours and still wake up feeling like you barely slept. And it doesn't stop there. Heavy curtains don't just block light, they trap stale air too. Without proper airflow, your bedroom turns into a stuffy, lifeless box. The air becomes heavy, humid, and full of dust. And that stale air is exactly what you're breathing in all night long. And the older we get, the more sensitive we become to poor air quality. That's why you might wake up with a dry throat, congestion, or just feeling drained, even if you slept through the night. And here's something else no one talks about. Keeping your bedroom dark all the time can actually mess with your mood. Natural light is one of the most powerful tools we have for boosting energy, lifting our spirits, and keeping depression at bay, especially as we age. Sunlight triggers the release of serotonin, the hormone that helps us feel alert, motivated, and even happier. But if your bedroom stays dark all day, your body never gets that boost. And slowly, without even realizing it, you might start feeling more sluggish, less motivated, or even a little down. So what's the fix? It's all about balance. You don't have to toss those blackout curtains out completely, but you do need to be smart about how and when you use them. At night, sure, pull them closed, block out the light, and get your rest. But in the morning, open them wide. Let that sunlight pour in. Even 15 to 20 minutes of morning light can reset your internal clock, wake up your brain, and help your body produce the energy you need to feel good all day. And if you're ready to upgrade, here's an even better solution. Switch to light filtering curtains that allow gentle sunlight to come through while still giving you privacy. You'll get the best of both worlds. Restful sleep at night and that crucial morning light to kickstart your day. And don't want to forget about airflow. Crack a window when you can, run a fan, or even invest in a small air purifier. Fresh air and natural light are some of the most powerful and free health boosters you've got. The bottom line is this: your bedroom should work with your body's natural rhythms, not against them. When you wake up with the sun, breathe clean air, and start your day naturally, everything feels better. Your mood, your energy, your health. Try it for just a few days. Open those curtains first thing in the morning and see how you feel. I promise you'll be amazed at the difference. Now, I saved this one for last because, honestly, it's the toughest for all of us. Whether you're 30 or 70, almost everyone has the same habit these days. We bring our phones to bed. It's the last thing we check before our head hits the pillow, and the first thing we grab when we wake up. Maybe you tell yourself, I'm just checking the news, scrolling through a few photos, reading a quick article. Before you know it, an hour's gone by, and you're still wide awake. But here's the truth nobody likes to admit. Your phone is quietly sabotaging your sleep, and the effects are worse than you think, especially as we get older. Let me explain why. That bright little screen might not seem like a big deal, but it emits blue light, the kind of light that tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime. And when your brain thinks it's daytime, it does something dangerous. It stops producing melatonin, the hormone your body needs to relax and fall asleep naturally. Ever wonder why you feel wide awake after scrolling, even when you were exhausted just minutes before? That's your phone shutting off your natural sleep cycle, keeping your brain alert, your body restless, and your mind racing. But it doesn't stop there. Even if you finally fall asleep, your phone keeps working against you. Those late-night notifications, the buzzes, the dings, even the light-up screen, all of it pulls you out of deep sleep, whether you consciously hear it or not. See, your brain stays on alert when your phone is nearby, like it's waiting for the next ping. That's why you wake up the next morning feeling groggy, foggy, and exhausted, even if you technically slept for 8 hours. And let me tell you, as we age, deep sleep becomes even more important. That's the stage where your body heals, your mind clears, and your energy gets restored. And the truth is, your phone might be stealing that from you one night at a time. Now, I know what you're thinking, but I use my phone as my alarm clock. I need it nearby. I hear you, I really do. But here's the good news. There's a simple fix. Start by keeping your phone out of reach at night. Put it on a dresser across the room. Or better yet, charge it in another room entirely. Out of sight, out of mind. And trust me, your brain will thank you for the break. Still need an alarm? Get yourself an old-fashioned alarm clock. They're inexpensive, they work, and they won't hijack your sleep like your phone does. If you absolutely must keep your phone nearby, at least put it on airplane mode and turn it face down. That way, there are no random dings or flashes dragging you out of deep sleep. And here's a challenge. Just try it for 1 week. No phone in bed, no scrolling before sleep, no notifications buzzing at 2 a.m. Instead, grab a good book. Listen to some calming music. Maybe even sit quietly and let your mind wind down naturally, the way it was designed to. I promise you, you'll be shocked at how much better you sleep. how much clearer your head feels, and how much more energy you have the next morning. Because here's the thing, sleep is your superpower, especially now. It's the one thing that helps your body heal, protects your mind, and keeps you strong. Don't let that tiny screen rob you of it. Make this change, and give yourself the restful sleep you deserve. Final thought. Your bedroom should be a place of healing, not harm. At the end of the day, your bedroom isn't just where you sleep. It's where your body heals, where your mind rests, and where you prepare for whatever tomorrow brings. It should be your sanctuary, a safe, peaceful space that works with your body, not against it. And the good news is, you don't have to fix everything overnight. Small changes can make a big difference. Start by tossing that old pillow. Your neck, your skin, and your sinuses will thank you. Clear out the clutter hiding under your bed. Give yourself the gift of clean, open space and fresh air. Ditch the chemical air fresheners and switch to something natural. Your lungs deserve better. Let the sunlight in every morning. Wake up your body the way nature intended. And finally, move that phone away from your bed. Protect your sleep like the treasure it is. These simple steps could transform the way you sleep, the way you feel when you wake up, and even your overall health. Because the truth is, you deserve to wake up feeling rested, clear-headed, and ready for the day every single morning. If this message resonates with you, share it with a friend or loved one who could use a little bedroom reset too. And don't forget to subscribe, because here at Senior Wisdom, we're just getting started. There's so much more to share to help you stay healthy, strong, and thriving at every age. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.